Hello everybody. Welcome to my second sports vlog. I have my Tom Brady jersey and my Patriots skull cap on, which means we're going to be talking some football and baseball and hockey. We have a lot to cover. I'm also wearing these gloves. They're just really cool looking and I like them. Welcome to my second sports vlog. As I said, got a lot to cover. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with the NFL and their totally fucked up discipline actions. If you guys heard, Josh Gordon pissed dirty. They found marijuana in his piss, like for his physical. And now he's looking at a whole season suspension. He has an appeal on August 1st. Okay, a whole season suspension for smoking pot. What the fuck? Seriously? There are two reasons that I have a problem with this. One, marijuana is really not that bad. I'm not kidding. When I was a kid, they used to have all these commercials on TV about, why pot is bad. I'm not even kidding. They'd be like, if you smoke weed, you're a disgrace. Okay, they weren't that, over the top and ridiculous, but they were pretty stupid. It's been decriminalized in Colorado and in Washington. In Michigan, where I live, marijuana for medical purposes is now legal since 2008. My point is, marijuana is really not that bad. It's actually kind of good for you. There are many worse things that are legal. The second problem I have with it, okay, Ray Rice in the offseason, he hit his girlfriend. He knocked her out. Well, it's his wife now. And he dragged her out of the bar that they were in by her feet. And he got a 2-game suspension for it. He assaulted a woman, and he gets 2 games? But Josh Gordon smokes pot and is looking at a whole season, depending how his appeal goes. What the fuck? Ben Roethlisberger raped a woman, got 4 games. Ray Rice assaulted a woman and gets 2 games. Josh Gordon smokes weed and is looking at a whole season. I can't stress how stupid that is. Moving on, there's a lot of talk about what's going on in Cleveland, the whole Johnny Manziel versus Brian Hoyer. It was announced that Johnny Manziel was going to back up Brian Hoyer, and, at first I thought that was the stupidest fucking thing that Cleveland could have ever announced. I thought that was a waste of a draft pick then, if they're just going to have Manziel as a backup. But honestly, after hearing about all the careless crap that Manziel's been doing, and I'm not saying Manziel doesn't deserve to have any fun. I'm not saying he's a bad person or that he's a bad quarterback. I think he's way overhyped. I mean, I remember I was watching ESPN one time and I heard somebody saying that they should size him up for the Hall of Fame. I'm not even kidding. I heard that. I don't remember who said it or when it happened. All I remember is that I heard somebody, maybe it was a joke, I don't know. But I got so pissed when I heard that. Johnny Manziel hasn't done a damn thing in the NFL just yet. He doesn't deserve Hall of Fame status. And I've also seen some people compare him to Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees. The best quarterbacks playing the game right now. What? He hasn't done a damn thing yet. To compare him to anyone like that, it's just stupid. Wait until he's done something in the NFL before you go comparing him to anybody. Right now, Tim Tebow and Vince Young have done more than Johnny Manziel. That says a lot. I'm not saying that I hate Johnny Manziel or that I think he sucks or whatever. Quite the opposite. I think he's a very talented quarterback, And if he plays his cards right, he's going to have a big future in the NFL. What I am saying, though, is put up or shut up. Stop blowing the guy up as the greatest thing since sliced bread. Have him prove to us what kind of quarterback he is. And that's going to bring me to this whole Manziel versus Hoyer thing. Look, I'm not saying Brian Hoyer is a bad quarterback. I think he could be a good quarterback if he gets the right coach. I don't know. To me, it seems like Manziel has just been very careless. He's always out having fun, partying, and a lot of people are saying he's not taking this serious at all. Brian Hoyer has taken it pretty serious. And you know what? If that's the case, Brian Hoyer is kind of earning his job as the starting quarterback. Will he keep it? I don't know. Only time can tell that. I know Manziel said that he's going to start caring more, he's going to pay more attention to this, and he should. If he's going to be a good quarterback, he's got to put everything he's got into it. I'm not going to sit here and say he's the best thing ever because he hasn't proven it yet. I know he won a Heisman Trophy in college as a freshman, but you know what? What you did in college, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as far as NFL goes. Tom Brady really didn't do much special things at Michigan. I mean, he was good, but he wasn't great. He wasn't a Heisman finalist or anything like that. You look at his NFL career, you can make an argument that he's the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Now, there's a lot of exceptions. Joe Montana was a big name at Notre Dame, and now he's another candidate for the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Peyton Manning is another exception. He was a Heisman finalist in '97. He lost to Charles Woodson, though. Go Blue. I forgot to mention in my first sports vlog, I am a Michigan fan. Peyton Manning was a Heisman finalist in '97, and he's another one that you could argue is the greatest quarterback in the history of the game. So what I'm saying is, and then there are college busts like Vince Young, a Heisman winner, and he didn't do anything in the NFL except cause drama in Tennessee. I know he was with Philly, and he really didn't do anything there. Then he went to Buffalo and got released. And I think he just retired recently. Not that he really had anything better to do anyway. Tim Tebow, another one, a Heisman winner. He had one good year. Well, he had one decent year in Denver. And then he went to New York and didn't do hardly anything. And then he went to New England and got released. Actually, I've heard that he's working on his mechanics as a quarterback, and he's going to try and make a comeback. So, best of luck to him. Best of luck to both Johnny Manziel and Brian Hoyer. I wish them both the best. Whoever wins the starting spot, they earned it. All right, I got the Tigers jersey on. I unfortunately do not have a Tigers skull cap or a Tigers hat to go with it, so you got to look at my hair. All right, got a couple things to talk about as far as Tigers baseball goes. Joakim Soria. What is going on with this guy? Last week, the Tigers acquired him in a trade with Texas. They sent Corey Knebel and Jake Thompson to get this guy. I was really excited when I found this out. Joakim Soria is a great bullpen pitcher. Or at least he was. Now, I'm not going to judge him based on, 2 bad outings. I think maybe he's just I think he's still trying to get used to, the new system. It's a little hard to adjust when you've been doing one thing for a long time, and then you're dealt to another team. Has a whole new system. I'm really not making excuses. I'm just, voicing my opinion. I think Joakim Soria is still a good bullpen pitcher. I think he could be. When he settles down with the Tigers system and starts to work on his mechanics, he's going to be a good bullpen pitcher. But right now, it's not looking good. I don't know what the problem is, but it needs to get solved. The Tigers are not going to win a World Series with a bullpen that can't fucking hold a game. It's just a fact. All right, moving on. Evan Reed has officially been charged with sexual assault of a 45-year-old woman. This has been, going on for a while. There was all this talk about Evan Reed sexually assaulting a woman one night at a bar. I'm not really familiar with the story. All I can say is, Evan Reed, what the fuck, dude? You're making, I wouldn't say great money, but you're making a lot of money. I don't know what it is with athletes, Some athletes that sexually assault women, it's like, dude, you're making good money. Just show them your paycheck. You can have any woman you want, dude. I don't know. I guess some athletes just feel the need to be a little forceful. I know Kobe Bryant had a thing a long time ago where he raped a girl, allegedly. I'm not going to get into that because it's old news. I mentioned earlier that Ben Roethlisberger had raped a girl, and now we got Evan Reed. It just, what the fuck? I just can't understand the point of even raping a girl, honestly. To cause both emotional and physical pain on somebody, it's just horrible. I don't see why people even think about doing it. Rape it's a horrible thing. So that's all I have to talk about as far as Tigers baseball goes, and baseball in general. I mean, I know the Hall of Fame induction ceremony was on Sunday. Congratulations to everybody that got inducted. Everybody was well deserving. Joe Torre, Bobby Cox, Tony La Russa, and anybody else who got in. I don't remember the whole list, but everybody was well deserving. Really bummed that Jack Morris didn't get in, but it is what it is. We're gonna move on to one more topic, and that is hockey. Okay, I have the Red Wings jersey, the Red Wings skull cap, and these awesome gloves that make me look like a bum. Not much happened with the Red Wings. I know they hired a couple of new assistant coaches, Jim Hiller and Andrew Brewer. I don't know much about either of them, but I do know that Jim Hiller played for the Red Wings in the 92-93 season. He only played 21 games, though, so he didn't really leave a big impact. So that was cool. What I do want to talk about is the Red Wings finally signed Thomas Tatar to a 3-year contract. Great signing. Thomas Tatar is a part of the youth movement in the Red Wings. He was a huge factor in the season this year for the Red Wings. They finally inked him. I'm so happy, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play on the ice again. Now they just need to get Danny DeKeyser to sign. He is a restricted free agent as well, and he won't be hard to sign. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today on this sports vlog. I want to know your opinions on everything that I just covered. The whole, the discipline actions in the NFL, the Manziel versus Hoyer thing. Who do you think is going to get the starting job between Manziel and Hoyer? Joakim Soria, do you think he's going to break out of his slump, or do you think he's just going to be a wasted trade? And the Red Wings signing Thomas Tatar. Whatever you think of all this, let me know in the comment section. I want to hear everybody's opinion. You can follow me on Twitter and chat me up on there at Cujo06241. If you like what you see here, you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And as always, have a great day, guys. This is Cujo06241, signing out.